Ahmed from the UK. I
have a quite lengthy question. I'll try and basically there's a person who intended to pray Isha, but then he decided to eat first before praying. So while he ate, his mom told him to go shopping, so he went shopping. And then after that, he had to, for medical purposes, he had to go to a bath for sterilizing fluid. While he came out, and he intended to pray Isha at the end of his time, if that makes sense, like just before it was about to end, midnight. So while he came out of the bath, he found out there was only a few minutes left for Isha. So he rushed and he tried to pray, but when he concluded his prayer, he found out there was, like he concluded the prayer after the time of Isha ended by a couple of seconds, maybe like 30 seconds or more. And he wants to take the safest view. And I think you have a view, but he wants a view, may Allah forgive me if I'm wrong, Sheikh, but he wants the view that if you miss one, if you miss one prayer, I think there's a view that says you become a kafir. If you deliberately miss one prayer, you become a kafir. I think you take a different view, but can you give me the opinion regarding that, if that makes sense?
Okay, I'll answer you, inshallah. Inshallah. Ahmed from the UK, he's got a long tail, and at the end of his tail, he says that if a person managed to pray Isha prayer, and after he finished Isha prayer, he found that the time of Isha was up 30 seconds or so ago. First of all, Ahmed, I don't answer according to what people believe. So you don't come to me and say, Sheikh, I'm a Hanafi, and according to the Hanafi Madhab 1, 2, 3, so what do you think according to the Hanafi Madhab? Akhi, ask a Hanafi scholar. When you come to me and say, I follow the opinion that says skipping one salah intentionally makes you a kafir. So what's the ruling? Ask someone who believes that. I don't believe that skipping one single prayer makes you a kafir. This is not true. So when you ask me, okay, yeah, but answer me, no, akhi, I'm not gonna do that. You have to go and ask someone who believes that, or ask me about what I believe. And I believe that if a person, according to the Sunnah, and this is the problem with people who do not follow the Sunnah, or do not read the Sunnah. The Prophet told us, ﷺ, that whoever manages to pray one rak'ah of Asr before sunset, then his prayer is valid. Meaning that after finishing one rak'ah, when he stood to pray the second rak'ah, sun has already set. So he finished the second, the third, the fourth rak'ah, while the sun was already down, and it's Maghrib time. His prayer is valid. So if this brother finished the 4 rak'ahs of Isha and managed to do that 40 or 50 seconds after midnight, which means that the first, second, and third rak'ah were done before midnight, definitely his prayer is valid.